Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another anime review episode. Today we're gonna have something a little bit controversial, and that is we're gonna be reviewing Sword Art Online 1. Let's get into it. Alright, so first we gotta talk about what is Sword Art Online. So Sword Art Online, if you don't know, I started to do a little bit of explanation on what the series is in these episodes, just in case anybody doesn't know. But the basis is a new video game comes out, and then when you play it, your mind gets transported into this world, but you can't escape. And if you get unplugged from this game, you die. And if you die in the game, you die in real life. So, main character has to clear all 100 levels of this game in order to free everybody. But until then, everybody, like millions of people who play the game, are trapped inside of it. So that's the basis. It has a pretty good, a lot of people hate on Sword Art Online, which I'll get to in a minute. But if you really look at the plot and the basis, it's quite interesting. And the show is at its best here in the first season. It has pretty good fight scenes. I remember when Kirito, the main character, has to fight Heathcliff, I think his name is. That was a pretty good fight. And then when he fights like the blue demon or whatever it's called, that's pretty cool. And then the ice dragon. There's a lot of cool fights. So yeah, it's pretty decently animated. It's nothing too crazy, but it's not bad whatsoever. I like very little of the characters in this first season. Like, the only characters I like are the redhead dude, whose name I can't remember, Klein, the black dude, whose name I can't remember. He's super cool. Asuna, of course, and then Kirito. Kirito's pretty decent, but I liked some of the other characters more later on, like Sinon from Sword Art Online 2, which I'll cover in a different video. But yeah, Kirito's pretty decent of an MC in my opinion. One thing that I didn't like though is, and this is one of the things that a lot of people complain about when they're dissing this anime, is that there's very little character progression or character development, which I definitely agree with. Kirito is definitely like super OP from right up the bat, but at the same time, it's not like it's unexpected that he is very good at the game from the start. It's explained that in like, he was like a beta tester. So he's already played the game for months before everybody else. So it explains why he is so good at the game. I feel like people make it seem like like when they watch it, they were expecting him to be like terrible at the game, like a noob, and then progress to be someone very good at the game. Like, that would basically be like a shonen anime plot. But it's explained that that's not the case, and that he is very good at the game from the get-go because he's played it for months before the plot starts off. But yeah, very little character progression, but that's kind of okay because it's explained why. Honestly, the plot in the first and second seasons are very good. In my opinion, it has a pretty good plot. After that, it kind of lost me. And I would rank the later, later 2 seasons, I'd rank them pretty low, honestly, but I will say they were quite entertaining to watch, at least. Definitely didn't make a lot of sense, and I don't care. This Sword Art Online is one of the first big animes that I've ever watched. I watched it years ago, when I was like a younger kid, like 9 or something. But yeah, like before that, all I had to watch was like Pokemon and stuff. But then the first like big anime I watched was Sword Art Online, and that is because Sword Burst 2 on Roblox. Not even gonna lie, that's what got me into watching this anime. So I started watching it. Yeah, so nostalgia purposes also kind of make me want to rank it higher. Actually, one thing. Hold on 1 second. I bought this years ago. I own the Kirito sword from Sword Art Online. I believe it's called Dark Heart, if I remember correctly. But yeah, so I'm kind of a fan of the series, and I don't care what anybody says. You can trash on it all you want. I liked it more before, but I've watched so many more anime since then that I would rank stuff way above it. But if you ask me like 4 or 5 years ago, I would have said that this anime was the greatest thing ever. But obviously that's incorrect. There's so many animes that I like more, like MHA, JoJo, FMA. There's so many great ones that are better than this, but this anime was part of my childhood, honestly. So I don't want to rank it too low. So yeah, I'm honestly gonna give it a 7 out of 10. It's not terrible. Well, at least for this first season, we're only covering this first season. It's not terrible, but it isn't spectacular. So I'm just gonna place it above midway, just because I have so much nostalgia for this, and I did like it a lot. So I'm just gonna give it a 7 out of 10. Asuna is S tier waifu. Everybody knows that. But yeah, ranking 7 out of 10. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and it's a bit of somewhat of a shorter video. I'm gonna try and get another one out. Next episode, we're gonna cover My Hero Academia. As you can see, I'm obviously a fan of the series. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.